Once upon a time, in the verdant depths of an ancient forest, there thrived an ecosystem untouched by the passage of time. Here, amidst towering trees and winding streams, dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes roamed freely, their vibrant colors and majestic forms painting a picture of a world long lost to the annals of history. In this enchanted realm lived a young adventurer named Nova, whose heart overflowed with a boundless curiosity and a yearning for discovery. From the moment she could walk, Nova was drawn to the mysteries of the natural world, spending her days exploring the hidden wonders of the forest and listening intently to the tales of the elders who spoke of a time when dinosaurs walked the earth. Despite the warnings of those around her, Nova remained undeterred in her quest for knowledge. She devoured books on paleontology, eagerly absorbing every detail about the ancient creatures that once ruled the land. But deep down, she knew that no amount of reading could compare to the thrill of seeing a real-life dinosaur with her own eyes. One fateful day, while wandering through the dense undergrowth of the forest, Nova stumbled upon a hidden cave concealed behind a curtain of vines. Intrigued by the sense of mystery that surrounded it, she pushed aside the foliage and ventured inside, her heart pounding with excitement and anticipation. What she found within took her breath away. Before her stood a marvel of engineering unlike anything she had ever seen, a time machine, its intricate gears and glowing panels pulsating with an otherworldly energy. Nova's eyes widened with wonder as she realized the true nature of the contraption before her. It was a gateway to the distant past. Without a moment's hesitation, Nova stepped forward and began to examine the controls of the time machine, her fingers tracing the unfamiliar symbols and glyphs etched into its surface. With a sense of trepidation mingled with excitement, she reached out and activated the device, the air around her crackling with energy as the machine sprang to life. In an instant, Nova was engulfed in a whirlwind of light and sound, her senses reeling as she was transported through the mists of time. Colors blurred and shapes shifted as she hurtled through the ages, her heart racing with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. When the chaos finally subsided and the world around her came into focus once more, Nova found herself standing in a landscape that defied all comprehension. Towering ferns loomed overhead, casting dappled shadows across the forest floor, while strange and exotic creatures moved amongst the undergrowth with an otherworldly grace. But it was the sight of the dinosaurs that truly took Nova's breath away. In every direction she looked, she saw creatures of immense size and power, their scales gleaming in the dappled sunlight as they moved through the ancient forest with a sense of primal majesty. Overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the spectacle before her, Nova stood rooted to the spot, her eyes wide with wonder as she took in the sights and sounds of this long-lost world. For what felt like hours, she wandered through the primeval landscape, her senses alive with the thrill of discovery as she marveled at the wonders of a world that time had forgotten. But as the sun began to sink beneath the horizon and the shadows lengthened across the forest floor, Nova knew that she could not linger in this distant past forever. With a heavy heart, she made her way back to the time machine, her mind buzzing with 1,000 questions and a million memories of the incredible sights she had witnessed. Just as she was about to activate the machine and return to her own time, however, Nova heard a sound that stopped her in her tracks, the plaintive cry of a creature in distress. Without a second thought, she followed the sound deeper into the forest, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. What she found waiting for her amidst the tangled undergrowth was a sight that filled her with both sadness and hope. A baby dinosaur, its bright eyes wide with fear as it struggled to free itself from a snare of vines. Without hesitation, Nova rushed forward to help, her fingers working deftly to untangle the vines and free the frightened creature from its makeshift prison. As the last of the vines fell away and the baby dinosaur scrambled to its feet, Nova felt a surge of joy and relief wash over her. In that moment, she knew that she had found not only a friend, but a kindred spirit, a creature of the past whose fate was now inexorably intertwined with her own. With the baby dinosaur nestled safely in her arms, Nova made her way back to the time machine, her heart lighter than it had been in years. As she activated the controls and prepared to return to her own time, she knew that she would never forget the sights and sounds of the prehistoric world she had visited, nor the incredible creatures she had met along the way, and as she stepped back into the familiar surroundings of her own time, Nova knew that her life would never be the same again. For she had seen wonders beyond her wildest dreams, and experienced adventures that would stay with her for a lifetime, all thanks to the magic of a time machine and the boundless curiosity of a young explorer named Nova.